Every day, by habit, I check my phone. I know, it's bad. However, it's a habit I cannot change. Since I perpetuated this horrible action for years, I've come to notice a couple things. Every day, I'm bombarded with these influencers who are my age. They're quite peculiar. They present this perfect lifestyle, however, they maintain the idea of being a harmless teenager. Although this idea of influencers, especially teenage ones, are a relatively new term, this idea of influencing young naive children isn't new. For years, there's always been some platform designed to influence the young generation on the perfect body image and dream lifestyles. Magazines, MySpace, and music videos are just some of the main contributors. Some may think TikTok and Instagram have the same level of influence as some of the previous platforms, however, that's wrong. According to a study from the American Academy of Child Adolescent Psychiatry, they said that 75% of teenagers aged 13 to 17 have at least one active social media profile. Now, you may ask, what does this mean for our generation? Statistics like this show us that social media, now more than ever, has a bigger reach and impact to the brain. As I was saying previously, the wave of influencers and customized marketing is the new fad that consumers are fed. Body image within the influencer community is dangerous because it creates unrealistic body standards and a lifestyle that is unattainable to the average viewer. Now, as I say that statement, we must think from the beginning the purpose of these influencers. In previous generations, actresses and models were looked at as the ideal standard, and they still are today. However, with influencers, we have another connection to them. These young teenagers present an image that they're just like us. Oftentimes, they come from humble backgrounds and go viral very quickly. However, most times, hiding behind a screen is millions of dollars and a hidden lifestyle that the average viewer cannot achieve. Now, there's nothing wrong with making money. That is not the issue. The issue is the lack of transparency surrounding money and luxury in general. We regularly watch these creators spout from tiny little channels to millions of followers within months. Obviously, things are going to change in the creator's life, and they're going to make money for the content they produce. However, it's unfair to the viewers if you continue to decide that you're not making money from your content. Similarly, when we talk about transparency, the idea of body standards portrayed in this community is also an issue. Growing up, I was overwhelmed with these healthy lunch tutorial videos or how to get a bikini body in 10 days. The issue with this content is that it perpetuates the idea that you're not good enough already. There's nothing wrong with losing money. However, when you equate it to this bikini body and hide the fact that you have a private chef, that's where the issue stems. When you encourage this perfect body in a child and tell them to take these uneducated steps, you're setting them up for a dangerous cycle of doubt and insecurity. These videos are often misinformed and are not from a registered dietitian or someone who knows what they're talking about. Oftentimes, these bloggers are unaware of the influence they have, which makes the situation even worse. They don't realize that children worship them and are following their every move. We see all these people from a lens. Influencers show us part of their lives which help us feel like we're living life with them, but we're not. There's tons of things that we miss, and obviously, the influencers aren't required to show us everything. However, oftentimes the picture is painted that this influencer has no flaws and they can do no wrong. Although a lot of us would love to think that they can see the truth from these people, it's extremely hard to separate the truth in a web of generated perfection. Now, it's not just the influencer's fault. Our society has allowed this behavior to happen. Although we cannot fix it immediately, we can set some expectations within this community. We need transparency and diversity. If you're going to peddle out this content about your perfect lifestyle, we need to hear the truth. Don't pretend that you don't have money, and be honest that some things about your lifestyle has changed. In regards to body standards in this community, don't target your content towards impressionable children. Be honest if you have a private trainer or nutritionist. There's nothing wrong with that, but you cannot tell your audience that you accomplish your body goals with your own content if you didn't. Finally, we need to see different body types. Our world is filled with so many beautiful bodies. However, we often show the same one. Our generation deserves an honest and safe community.